So, it has been an absolute pleasure working with so many of you in the past couple of days. You've been really great participants, and we so appreciate that. Thank you. Pete and I have had some great feedback. You've given us some great response. You are a good group to work with. Can you hear me now? So, I'm in the business of helping people feel great. People come to me when they want some improvement in their lives, when they want to learn how to make better choices. So I do that as a personal trainer, as a life coach, as an empowerment speaker. I teach yoga, and I love it. I love it because I get to see massive improvement in people's lives. I get to see huge changes, huge growth, and that is a tremendous gift. And as I've met some of you, I've met counselors, I've met therapists, I've met social workers, I've met nurses, and that is what you do. I can relate because you see incredible change in people's lives. You get to witness huge growth. You help so many people. Doesn't it feel amazing? You have a purpose. You are here affecting so many people. And that is amazing. And that is so humbling to be in a group with all of you. So thank you. And it's so nice to get to see some of you get to recharge and rest. My mother was a nurse back in the day when we wore a cap and a gown. No, that's not the right thing. It's not a cap and a gown. She's not graduating. Like the nurse's cap and the dress and the white tights and the white shoes. And she raised 7 kids at the same time. My sister is a nurse in Boston. She doesn't have to wear that uniform, thank God. And I got to witness over the years the incredible determination and passion of helping people, right? That is what I saw. That is how I was raised. You give back, you help. You help other people. I was on a flight recently from Miami back to Cleveland. If you've never been to Miami, you gotta go. Next trip, you book it, Miami Beach. And the flight attendant was giving her talk about when the oxygen mask drops and how first you give it to your other person. So if you're traveling with a child, a baby, you give them the mask first and then to yourself. Now, I have a quick question. Has that ever happened to anyone here? Has anyone ever had the mask drop? Have you been in that emergency? Wow, lucky us, right? Lucky us. As I listened to it though, I thought, and I've heard it so many times, and I have 3 children, and I traveled with them tons of times. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. Could I take that mask and take it first, and then them? I don't know. Wouldn't that seem strange? We are not wired that way, are we? We are not people who take the care first and then give it. We give the care and then take care of yourself, right? Doesn't that seem impossible? It really does to me. So that mask in your life, you get that mask and you go to work and you give it to your clients and you give it to your coworkers and you give it to your boss and then you go home and you give it to your kids and your significant other and your friends, and then wait a minute. You know what? That tank is gone, right? Maybe you get one quick gasp of air if you're lucky. So that tank empties out. And I see this now so often in my line of work, especially working women with children at home, get exhausted and get really overwhelmed. Recently, I had a woman come to me for help. Her name is Suzanne. She works for the Cleveland Clinic in administration. And Suzanne was exhausted and tired all the time. And as we went through a checklist of what she could be doing more of or less of or making goals for her, it was interesting because she was doing everything right. She went to exercise class at the hospital roughly 3 times a week. She wore a tracker, which is so smart. Someone I had lunch with yesterday had on their tracker. Good for you, because you can get in so many incidental steps in a place like this. She ate right, she prepared healthy meals. She fell into bed exhausted. And you know what? She couldn't even sleep because her mind doesn't stop. And that is what I find goes on now more than ever. People don't know how to press the stop button on their minds. And so we live in a constant state of fight and flight. Go, 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 go. Do for everyone else. And then your body never rests, it never relaxes. And when you live in fight and flight all your life, that is where disease happens. That is where disorders happen. So in order to get the rest and relax, you have to learn how to recharge. You have to learn how to de-stress, right? It's possible to do it quickly. I worked with Suzanne on de-stress, and her life, she's thriving now. She learned some tips. She did some yoga. I had some great yogis this morning, and I bet your day has been better after you did that, because you calmed your mind before you started your day. You got some focus in. We worked on some yoga, we worked on some meditation, and Suzanne's life has changed. She's totally thriving. And I know that's what you all want. You want to thrive. You want more than survival, you want to thrive. We're going to do a quick exercise right now, a quick de-stress, and I want you to notice how quick and how fast and how you feel, okay? So, I am going to have you stand up if you don't mind. And if you resist that, you're like, no way. You know what, that's okay. I'm a yoga person, everything's okay. It's all choices, your life. Just remember that, it's all choices. So, real quick, turn to the neighbor on your right. I want you to tell them your stripper names. Come on. Don't be shy. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you don't know what your stripper name, let me give you a hint. It is your first pet. The name of your first pet, think about it, and in the street you grew up on. Think about it. Do you want to share yours? So, for example, Sunny Coletta is mine. Pretty cool, right? So share that with the person next to you. Someday you might need it. All I want you to do, now that you're up and a little bit lighter, stand tall, reach your arms over your head. Feel your length. Yes, we did this morning in yoga. Interlace your fingertips so the palms of your hand face the ceiling. Stretch your arms high. Yes, feel that length. You are that tall. Embody that. Embody that. Take a deep breath in. Stretch to the right. Don't forget the breathing part. Breathe back through the middle. Stretch to the left. Come back to the middle. Breathe in. You are amazing. Lower your arms at your side. Bring your palms together at your lower back. Draw your shoulder blades towards one another. There is a lot of room there. Breathe into your whole heart real deep, real deep. And then let that out. And breathe in again, nice and deep, and let it out. Bring your chin to your chest, keep your palms like that. If you can get your palms all the way together, get your palms all the way together. This is countering all that hunched over all day. The computer, the phone, the driving, the desk. You're countering that right now. Roll your chin towards your right shoulder. Looking down, take a deep breath in. Let a long breath out. Roll your chin to the opposite side. Looking down, take a deep breath in. Let a long breath out. Bring your chin back to your chest. And then I just want you to lift your head. Lift your head. Now release your palms. Now feel that goodness. Do you feel that? Like, oh, wow. I just cracked some armor, I think. Right? That is a simple counter. Take your palms out in front of you, interlace your fingertips so your palms face outward. Yes, you're going the opposite way. Let your shoulders move away from one another. Really feel that. Yeah, like someone's drawing your arms away from you. Yes, just lift your arms back over your head. Take a deep breath in. Let a long breath out. Bring your arms to your side. Bring your arms to your side. How about that? Is that so hard? No one's going to laugh at you when you do that for a quick de-stress refresh. Now sit in your seat. Sit in your seat, but sit tall. Sit tall. And draw your shoulders back. Close your eyes, which is one of the hardest things people have. It's very hard for people to close their eyes. Try it. No one's going to touch you. We're not punking you right now. Just close your eyes, okay? I want you to breathe in deeply through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. And breathe in through your nose. Yes, I know, people don't close their eyes. Right? And let a long breath out. Try and do it through your nose. I'm going to give you a count. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Breathe in. See if you can hear your breath. And breathe out. Release your breath. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. And whatever thoughts are going through your head, float, let them go by. Let them keep moving. Whatever you have, let it flow right through your mind and keep your breath moving. And I know some of you have church laughter right now and you're like trying so hard not to explode laughing. Everyone else is breathing and being, and that's it. You're breathing and being. You're just a human being, not a human doing. Try that once in a while. Open your eyes. So you were just meditating. And if I told you before you were going to meditate, you'd all be like, oh no, I don't meditate, oh my gosh. It's that simple. You close your eyes, you listen to your breath, and you allow yourself to just be, okay? This is a secret weapon against disease, against stress. And I urge you to try it. You can get it on an app for free. You can get it on YouTube. You can get yoga on YouTube. You can get these type of techniques that promote just mindfulness and de-stressing. That is your secret weapon. So as I said, you can check everything off that list of what you're doing, but this should be at the top of it. We need this de-stressing, so you can be the best person for all those people in your life, so that you can show up the best version of yourself for everyone else. So you get that oxygen mask first, and you breathe into it, and then you're there for everyone else in your life. So, if you have any questions about that, please contact me. Some of you have my cards on your table. I have a website, it's called AnnRichardsInspires.com. Please send me your questions, your emails, your stripper names. I want to know it all. Stay in touch with me. I have two gift cards to give out. So one is to a girl I ate lunch with yesterday. Jessica, are you still here? Jessica. Darn it. Come here. So Jessica gave us a great dinner recommendation where Pete and I went last night, and she was there. And she came and talked to us. We felt so good about that. There was another table there too. Are you here? They talked to us too. Thank you. Did he give you your card? Okay. If it's too embarrassing, you don't have to talk here, but thank you. I appreciate it. This morning, someone did yoga with me. I cannot recall her name. And I want to give her a special gift card because she could have easily not come. Everyone else in her life deserved her attention this morning, and she gave herself the attention. You talked to me this morning. Are you still here? Don't be shy. Yes, there she is. So thank you, because you're the person who did what I'm talking about. You took the oxygen mask for yourself first, and she said, oh, I forgot to call my son, I forgot to do this. But how do you feel now? Great. Yeah, that's what we want. So keep that greatness alive, and thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be here with you all. Thank you.